Fifth match of the day here, the HSBC BWF China Open 2023. It is day 3 of action, and it's women's singles now, as Chinese Taipei's Tai Tzu Ying, the 4th seed, takes on Zhang Yi Man, home favorite here. So the quarterfinals slowly started to take shape. Han Yue is through after beating Win Tui Lin, dropping the first game, a bit surprisingly. An Se-young is in action currently on court 3 against Wang Ziyi. And the winner of this match between Tai and Zhang will play either Carolina Marin or Gao Fengjie. So, Tai Tzu Ying leads away into the court. The biggest stars, of course, of badminton announced that she would be retiring at the end of next year. Has a good record against Zhang Yi Man in the Japan Open recently. Look at how comfortable that one was. 21-10, 21-10.
Am I right? Receiving first.
Never dropped a game against Zhang Yi Man. And she goes into this as the overwhelming favourite. And well, no surprises when she has played 143 matches in the second round of tournaments in the World Tour and won 117 of them. 29-year-old who's 163 centimeters tall, currently at 4th in the world, but of course she did hold that #1 spot for a record amount of time, more than 200 weeks at #1, before being overtaken by Akane Yamaguchi, who's currently playing on court 2. She beat fellow Chinese Taipei player Pa Yupo in straight games. And this is one of the few tournaments actually that she hasn't won. She's got just about everything else on her resume. An Olympic gold would be nice.
Yeah.
And her career.
She was close.
Yep.
Last time.
World Championships as well would be nice as well. Those are the sort of things that are missing. She is the current Asian Games champion. Gets to defend that soon. World Championships was finished 2nd in 2021 and 3rd in 2022. Zhang Yi Man is 26, currently 19th in the world. She has been higher at 16th, achieved at the end of last year. She had a bronze medal at the World Champs in 2021, beating Busanan in the first match. Busanan, who was slightly injured in that one. She's won 2 titles on the World Tour. Vietnam Open in 2019, and this year she won the Thailand Masters.
Ready to play.
Han Yue. Philip Young-chi, the American umpire. And service judge Vinay Dutton from India. Tai Tzu Ying is the reigning Asian champion as well. She's won that title twice before as well, 2017 and 2018. And when you look at her record, 15 titles on the World Tour itself. Won her home tournament, the Taipei Open, this year. Finished runner-up at the Korea Open. So in terms of condition, Steen, and women's singles, slightly different story.
Yeah, because most players are not
Ladies and gentlemen,
that reliant on,
right,
on the attack. So
Chinese Taipei.
actually, sometimes
And on my left,
it can be an
Zhang Yi
advantage
Man,
to play the near side.
China. Tai Tzu Ying to serve.
She's
Level.
been described as poetry in
Play.
motion, Tai Tzu Ying. Some of the shots that she plays. It'll be a real joy to watch her.
Well,
Nice start there. Zhang Yi Man, the crowd, of course, will
one.
try and play their part in this one.
Yeah.
She has to play out of her skin, really, against Tai Tzu Ying.
Service over.
Plays that one.
1-all.
And the problem for the women's singles is that if you're on the opposite side of the court, if you get a little bit out of balance, then you have to apply some extra pressure to get the right length. That can sometimes be difficult.
2-1. Service over.
The tram lines, that's the sign that
2-all.
Zhang Yi Man is playing too short. That's in the second shot from the backhand side, not the first one.
3-2.
She's normally very solid. We saw that against Sudirman as well, Zhang Yi Man. So for her, it's about getting enough back and hoping that the shot quality from Tai is not where it needs to be. Good length.
4-2.
Tai Tzu Ying has had a fantastic record in second round of matches. The last time she lost one, Singapore Open last year against Saina Kawakami. She's won the last 13 in a row. Second round. This is,
Service over.
someone of her quality.
3-4.
Expects to go far. Almost every tournament she plays in. She hasn't failed to make the quarterfinals in any tournament this year. World Champs and Indonesia Open got to the quarters.
Yeah, she's been part of these 8-10 women's singles who
Service
were
over.
contenders for the title, and
5-3.
one of the notable things about that group was that they rarely lost to players below their own group,
6,
more or less.
3, excuse me.
Now
Service
she's
over. 4-5.
towards the. I think she's probably past her
Prime, you think?
prime, and,
Yeah.
and I mean, she's been talking about retirement. She's been doing that for some while without really doing it, and luckily so for us, so that we still get to watch her play. But at some point, all the time catches up with you, either in terms of physicality or in terms of motivation.
5-all.
And having won all the tournament that she's won, I think it's natural that some tournaments become important, more important than others, and some become much more important.
Yeah, she definitely feel that she's picking and choosing a little bit more.
6-5.
Didn't play as many as normally she would, and things like the All England, Malaysia Open, Japan Open, she got to semi-finals. Singapore Open as well. Final of the Korean Open, just the one title this year. China.
That's unusual.
Exactly.
7-5.
I think. That's well left.
First her record with
6,
Zhang Yi
7.
Man, and she's only made it out of the first or second round in 3 tournaments this year. Quarterfinals of the Korea Open, Malaysia Masters. She has won the Thailand Masters this year, so a very mixed bag. Not under par, you might say, for Zhang Yi Man.
She's also feeling the pressure from her compatriots in the Chinese team, I think.
Zhang Yi Man challenges called in.
She is challenging this one.
They're about to build a strong squad. Again, the Chinese Chen Fei, number 1, Bing Zhao, second, Wang Ji, third.
That is just about in. It's about as close as you can get.
Remaining. Service over.
And I guess
8-7.
take
Play.
the 4th, that's probably Han Yue. She's already secured her quarterfinal spot here in this tournament, and then 5th, 6th, that's
9,
competition
7.
between this woman here and Gao Fengji. Was out with injury for so long, and is struggling hard to come back.
That time it's out.
Mostly from
8, 9.
Tai's mistakes that Zhang Yi Man scores. She's more like a rally style player.
Hanging in there.
High lift, that's its trick.
Service over.
High lift from Tai Tzu Ying makes it
10,
difficult to
8.
time the shot accurately.
看这种球给予机会就打进来啊，打软压就行了。
Yeah, you can see that look of frustration on her face. So as Tai Tzu Ying goes into the interval here with a 3-point lead in the first game, 11-8. Looking good.
Court 20 seconds.
速度要快。
11-8. Play.
来自日本的福岛游戏的长菜花对阵来自马来西亚的陈康乐碰撞。
12-8.
Going nicely.
裁判员郭维的发球裁判杨凯阳。
Tai Tzu Ying.
14-8.
just looked down on the ground immediately there.
Yeah.
Service over.
She left it, I think.
9-13.
It's definitely going wild.
You want to change? Okay.
Good shot. So why is it a good shot when it's more or less in the middle? Well, because it comes so quickly.
9.
It wasn't necessarily a winner. It became a winner here, but it sort of neutralizes the initiative from Zhang Yi Man.
Look at that. The scary thing is she makes it look so effortless.
Yeah,
Tai Tzu Ying.
that's the mark of a true professional. It looks so easy.
15-9.
Is she, for you, over all these years, Steen, the best to watch, Tai Tzu Ying, for women's singles, or have you seen better? Who have you said?
I like to see many different players. It's always interesting to discuss who is the technically best player, who's the who's got the most beautiful shots, who moves smooth.
We are wincing up here.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what it's like for the players down there?
Yeah.
And even the ones that will be watching this, the players watching this.
16-9.
It's not the first time we've said that today, have we?
No. So in my opinion, I pretty much prefer to enjoy the ones at hand, the ones that we can see, and I don't think it's possible to figure out who is the greatest, because it all depends on the eye of the beholder. I mean,
sure.
What is it you enjoy? Some enjoy the fighting spirit. Some enjoys the movement of Yamaguchi. Some the technical, the tactical anticipation from An Se-young, or the physicality and the big smashes from the ring and so on. So we're all different, and we all value something different. You can compare titles, but that's also difficult, because I mean,
context as well, right?
Yes, it's not like you run 100 meters and nobody's run it faster than you.
Oh, another really tight one, but Tai Tzu Ying wins that challenge. So what are the qualities, and I know it's probably an obvious question, what are the qualities you love about Tai Tzu Ying?
Yeah, that's the technical skills, the sharpness of her shot from challenging positions. That shot she just played there, and that one, a lot of players can do that.
Yeah.
But she can do it under more pressure than most others, and she can do more of them consecutively.
Yeah, that's good. And a bit of a wild swiping it right at the end there. Zhang Yi Man. But Tai Tzu Ying, since the interval, has just surged. It's just out that one.
Service over.
I think there's
10,
signs
19.
in Tai's game that she's not just as quick on her feet as she used to be. She basically made her move after the 2016 Olympics, where she got in really good shape and became dominant. Was the big favorite for the World Championships in 2017, but couldn't play them because University Games, which was played on home soil, and she won them.
Yeah,
of
course she did.
That was perhaps her biggest chance at the World Championship there in 2017. She's fantastic in arenas that are fast, like here, slow arenas, not necessarily
1 point saved. Sorry, Steve.
prefers the most.
11-20.
Fantastic cross-long defense there.
Just too good. Tai Tzu Ying wraps up this first game.
First game won by Tai Tzu Ying, 21-11.
Very comfortably indeed. 21-11 to the Chinese Taipei star.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So fair to say, Steve, that was a very comfortable first game for Tai Tzu Ying.
It was
Second game, love all.
Zhang Yi Man had
Play.
the most points he scored against Tai Tzu Ying. It was 17.
1, love.
And that probably means that
Yes.
if you play for scoring 17 in a game, that's nice. But if they played for a certain amount per point, she probably wouldn't have got 17.
Service
Because there's
over.
been some of the
1
cheaper points
all.
there, most likely.
Well, prior to this match, of the 6 games that they've played, 3 of them have been just to 10. That's Zhang Yi Man.
Service over.
Certainly finds it hard. It's Tai Tzu Ying.
He needs to find a way to utilize the drift to her advantage.
So
Boy,
how
that's a beauty.
beautiful was that?
Look how close it lands
3,
to.
1.
That is extraordinary.
What a
And
shot.
that's what's so beautiful about it. We see something here that we don't see very often, and that's what I like. That's the thing we see with Nancy doing some anticipation that we normally don't see with other players. Where wins the pace that she sometimes play with, the smashes, something that we don't see too much of from the other players.
That's something we don't see too much of either, a wayward shot like that.
And we
2,
sometimes
3.
see it. But that's the thing, when you score so many points yourself, then it's acceptable to also make some fantastically big, beautiful mistakes that you can say, how on earth did that happen?
Like that one just
Yes,
as well.
yes. The problem is if you don't score a lot of points yourself, then you cannot afford mistakes like that.
True. So, okay, you talked about Zhang Yi Man needs to work with the drift and try to use it to her advantage. She's on this end now with the drift. Tell us what she should be doing here.
Yeah, I think she should try and attack. See if she can put pressure on top. If she plays these rally styles towards the back of the court, I think that's a dead end road, I'm afraid. So she's got to change the way I see it. I saw Kota Naroka do it so brilliantly at the World Tour finals last year against Victor Axelsen. He'd lost in the group stage, played him again in the semi-final stage, came out with a totally different game plan that was opposite to his natural game. He went out attacking,
right,
where he normally plays so patiently, but he went out attacking and rattled Axelsen and almost got away with it.
Who was not expecting any of that, right?
Exactly.
I mean, Steve, you made a great point earlier. You looked back at the previous results.
Which one of them?
Over 6-4.
Let's count them, shall we? And she's been completely outplayed. Let's be honest, completely outplayed by Tai Tzu Ying in the 3 previous matches. So clearly, playing a normal game has not worked.
No.
And you know, with the ranking, the head-to-head, that you have to do something different coming into this.
Yes.
To try and change it up. She hasn't really done that so far in this match, has she, for you?
No. It's like if you sort of, if you black out the shoes, the legs, the shorts, the t-shirt and everything, if you have a silhouette of a player, then I recognize that this is Zhang Yi Man. She plays like that.
So that's too predictable, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
But from a coaching perspective,
8-4.
when you are set in your ways, how tough is it to get a player to then do something completely opposite?
It's incredibly tough.
Right.
Incredibly tough.
Because it's easy for you as a coach to tell them. Is that another thing for them to embrace?
Yes.
Service over 5-8.
Is that because it's a deep mindset thing for them?
Yeah, and
habits.
It's you're outside your box.
Right.
You're outside your comfort zone. You're in the red zone instead of the green zone, even the yellow zone. You're not there. You're in the red zone.
Challenge here from Tai Tzu Ying. That was in. A few close calls, not on this one.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
The way to look at it, I suppose, Steve, would be to say to the
6-8.
player, well, you've got nothing to lose, because if you play a normal game, you probably will.
But that's the thing that you oftentimes confuse hope with sort of probability.
9-6.
Because when is it actually, in fact, hopeless? And I recall Park Jo-bong, the Korean head coach, saying, I can't recall whether it was in the semi-final or the group stage match against Axelsen, but he said to Kota Naroka, what do you have to gain by playing patiently? And the answer was nothing.
Yeah.
Axelsen would eventually work it to a point to score from his attack.
9.
So he had nothing to gain. But here, 9-8, maybe, just maybe. And maybe small changes is enough. So it's very, very difficult.
You have to cling on to something though, right?
Yeah, and maybe you can't actually do it. That's also a possibility thing. Unfortunately, I've come to the conclusion that the player I lost to was better than me.
Wide. Yeah, that did look like it was going to go wide. And yeah, it's Zhang Yi Man's point.
9-10.
So, Tai Tzu Ying goes
11-9
in to the interval. 11-9.
次熬住
In the
多拍
second
就
game, having taken the first game
但是
very
你
comfortably.
多拍的时候，你的技术威胁在哪里？
The work still
对
to
对，
do for
你这
Zhang
个
Yi Man.
顺风体现多少个接下来，那我这机会是不是往前扫？你把你的威胁打出来，他才会有事，他才会熬不住，明白吗？啊，所以你不能说我只接你的球，我去顶你的球，顶不住的，越打越好，越打出去越快。所以你拿速度第一位，自己的威胁打出来。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 9, play. Zhang Yi Man challenges, hold out.
Zhang Yi Man.
Unsuccessful.
Successful.
One challenge remaining.
Reminder, the previous game,
12,
it was relatively
9.
close, 11-8. Tai Tzu Ying, and Zhang only gained 3 more points after that interval. Well, she's gone long a number of times in this
13,
second game.
9.
Zhang Yi Man. And 4-point lead opened up here.
She just couldn't get it
14, 9.
straight enough there. You need to change the grip. Zhang Yi Man plays with the grip that's turned a little bit to towards forehand. And the pressure there becomes difficult. Oh, good deception. In.
She needs every 3 points she can get.
She did well to get to that deception there.
10, 14.
It's long.
Again,
Service over. 15, 10.
a very similar story in the second game.
Okay.
A lot more
Court.
action coming up today for the China Open. Day 3. Tomorrow we on to the quarterfinals. Semis on Saturday, and of course all 5 finals on Sunday. Just wide there.
Service over. 11, 15.
Hong Kong Open follows straight after. And then the Asian Games. These players will be involved in. There's also really useful points here for Zhang Yi Man.
12, 15. Zhang Yi Man. Go.
retrieval.
Did well to get there.
Service over, 16-12.
Yeah, did well to just dive for that one. Easy finish for Tai Tzu Ying.
Play.
Again, so nicely done
17-12.
by Tai. Very comfortable 5-point lead again.
Taking that step forward.
18-12.
Look at that. Here, reads the game. And she can basically play it all over the court.
So
12.
just a couple points away then Tai Tzu Ying. And she sets up
12.
8 match points. Tai Tzu Ying. And she continues her 100% record against Zhang Yi Man. This was another very easy victory for her. Never looked uncomfortable. Many of Zhang Yi Man's points off errors from Tai Tzu Ying. Popular player here. Everywhere she goes, really.
21,
Joy to watch. Some fantastic shots along the way. Tai Tzu Ying eases into the quarterfinals here of the China Open 2023. So, smile on the face, Tai Tzu Ying as she walks off the court. One step closer to finally winning the only Super 1000 that she has yet to win. On the World Tour. Chinese Taipei's Tai Tzu Ying, the 4th seed, defeats China's Zhang Yi Man 21-11, 21-12. She's done it in just 32 minutes.